Quick question for you. Do you want to be a millionaire? That's a deep philosophical question for a lot of folks. But I'm here to tell you, money does not buy happiness.
I guess I just never think of money as an issue.
That's because you have it.
That's a good point.
And life's a lot more fun when you can pay the bills. I want to share with you the very first step that my wife and I took to becoming millionaires. Does this mean that we're currently millionaires? No. I made too many stupid decisions starting out. Got mixed up with alcohol, almost destroyed my family. But slowly I climbed out of the hole that I dug for myself. And we truly are on the path to becoming millionaires. Did you know that 90% of millionaires own some sort of real estate and include that as part of their wealth building plan? There's a book back here called Your First Home. It's also another book that my wife and I are following religiously, The Millionaire Real Estate Investor. We're going to share our journey as we progress through time. But check out our first step. Hey, real quick before we get started, I'm trying to build my platform. If you do me a favor, press that subscribe button. Maybe even hit the little bell button. We're providing value and we're being real and authentic. I know my editor's a little clickbaity, but once you get inside, we keep it real. Peace. The year is 2001. I'm 21 years old. And I've just proposed to the hottest, most fascinating chick I've ever met in my life. Fast forward 23 years, 44 years old now. Probably the best decision I ever made was to marry Jerica Pound, then known as Jerica Brown. Second best decision I ever made was to buy that house. In spite of all the horrible decisions I've made through the years, that one decision has carried me through time and time again. It has rescued me. We're going to dig into the numbers and show you the wealth that I built by accident. All right, folks, check this out. This property that I'm going to share with you, I know we're not supposed to share addresses on the interwebs and things like that. However, I want you to know I'm telling the truth and I don't have anything to hide. My only request is that you don't bother the tenants at this place. This is now an investment property for us and we're renting it out. So please don't harass our tenants. Let them have the peace and quiet that they've been enjoying. But check this out. Jerica and I bought this property back in May of 2001 from Homes of OKC Inc. This was a house flipping company that was buying houses, fixing them up, and selling them. They had bought it for $28,000 from the original first owner, Dennis Buchanan. Now, $28,000 back then means that place was a dump. It had to have been trashed. Homes of OK went in there, and they put lipstick on a pig.
Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
It was Pepto-Bismol pink. Had green AstroTurf on the porch. In the bathroom, had 2 layers of tile and 1 layer of vinyl. When you walked on it, it crunched. The toilet would wobble. The place was not perfect, but we were going to put our mark on it. We were buying sweat equity. That's what we were buying. We didn't want the place to be perfect. We didn't have the money to pay for a perfect place. I reached out to my uncle. He was a realtor with Remax back at the time. In fact, he was the hot air balloon pilot for Remax during that time. And he said, well, I don't want y'all to waste my time. Why don't y'all drive around and look at some neighborhoods? We went straight to the $1 million neighborhood. We gave him the address of the house we liked. And he said, well, you better talk to my lender first. Needless to say, we were not qualified for $1 million property. As you can see, we bought it for $54,000. And we could barely afford that. We were living off love and living off faith. But I can remember the first morning I woke up in that house. My eyes opened. And I went, wow, that's my ceiling. Now, a few weeks later when the hot water tank went out, I was like, wow, that's my hot water tank. Buying a house is like buying a car. You've got to do some maintenance on it or it'll fall apart. Take pride in what you own. Don't let it go down. Jerica and I keep investing into the property. We put new flooring in it. We painted it. We left a little section of the window. If you go stand in the front window to peek in the house and look up, a little piece of the window sill is still Pepto-Bismol pink. Every once in a while we go look at that and reminisce on the good old days. But check this out. Just a couple of details. The house was built in 1962. Has 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. Actually has 1.5 bath. And it's only 900 square feet. You talk about minimalist living. We figured it out. Over the years, we've moved in that house, out of that house, in that house, out of that house as we flipped other properties and lived in other places. Most of the time, somebody else has been making that mortgage payment for us and building our wealth. The county is making us pay taxes on it like it's worth $126,000. Now, let me show you something cool. If you go to our website, JericaPoundRealtyGroup.com, if you have Oklahoma properties, this will work for you. If you're out of state, shoot me a text or shoot me an email and I can hook you up with a local realtor in that area who provides you these same tools free of charge. Jerica and I pay a lot of money so we have access to accurate data. But if you're nosy and just want to snoop, or if you're just curious and want to know what's going on in the neighborhood, click this button that says selling and click home value. And it'll pop up, how much is your home really worth? Throw that address in there, 960 Southwest 4th Place, Moore, Oklahoma. Click find out. Now, you can tell I already have an account at my website, but let's act like we're brand new and don't know what's going on. So let's get the home value. I need your name. Don't put in Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse. Tell me who you really are, my goodness. And then an email address. It needs to be a real email address or you're not going to receive the report. So jason.pound, can't type today, at kw.com. This is all over the internet, so I'm not giving away anything. Please don't send me spam. I won't send you spam. And then my cell phone. This is all over the internet. Nothing to hide here. 317-4556. And then I'm going to claim my free report. And I'm not sure what that is. Looks like we've encountered a small hiccup, but you're not stuck. Contact your agent. Wow, that's weird. Must have done it too many times on that browser. Now I have to shoot this video all over again. Gosh dang it. Tell you what, I'm going to hit pause and I'm going to pop over to a different browser that doesn't know me yet and we'll do it from scratch. And then claim your free report. And what it actually does, it creates an account on the website that will track the value, and over the years you can keep going back into that report over and over and over. Otherwise, every time you go online and do something like this, you're going to get catfished at a different website every single time. Notice on here it's saying that the estimated home value is $153,000. Now the reason for that is when you go in and you look at this neighborhood, this is a diverse neighborhood that we own a property in. The green ones are the ones that are for sale. There are 3 properties for sale right now for $180. The yellows are the ones pending. There's one that's pending for $225. The reason for that is a tornado went through that neighborhood some years back and a bunch of houses were rebuilt. So there's new, bigger, modern houses in there mixed with older, smaller houses like mine. And if you're only using public data, that's why you get slightly inaccurate results, but it's directionally true. Look at that. I bought it for 54. It's worth 153 approximately. Now what y'all don't know is I just had that sucker appraised. And it appraised for 175. How's that for building wealth, folks? You want to be a millionaire? Buy a house, never sell that sucker, take care of it. It will just grow, grow, grow. Somebody else can pay the mortgage for you. And when the house is paid off, guess what? That's mailbox money going straight into your bank account. Well, that's basically what I got for y'all today. Figure out how to buy you some real estate, hang on to it for a long, long time, and to be simply amazed at the compounding effect of money upon your life. Obviously, if you don't have a real estate agent that you're working with, my wife and I would love to help you to invest into the Oklahoma City market. We love Oklahoma. We love Oklahoma people. And it's a great place to live, great place to work, and an even better place to invest. We're going nowhere but up, folks. Make it a great day.